To my channel. Now it seems these illegal abductions shifted people's focus from celebrating Christmas. Ngugi went ahead to post a message on her X page relating to abductions of 4 young men. It read, "Is it really Christmas as usual? Not sure if I'm the only one, but I feel some type of way. Young men and women continue to be abducted. Their families have no idea where to begin. Not sure how I also feel about the AI pictures circulating." So these are the pictures which are implying that the president is deceased. But if I was the guy, I think she's referring to Ruto, I would ask, why do these young people dislike me so much? Why would anyone want to see me dead this much? Honestly, never seen so many people wish death upon one person. Maybe it's time for self-reflection and self-respect. Time to admit he got a lot of things wrong. I watched Aden Duale on Days of Rage by Sam Kituku, insinuating that the youths who caused chaos and died were thugs. I watched Aden Duale on Days of Rage by Sam Kituku, insinuating that the youths who caused chaos and died were on drugs. So if you don't know what she's referring to, Aden Duale had a sit down with Citizen TV, and this is what he had to say.
We realized the Gen Z withdrew from the protest. Because the Gen Z themselves saw their life was in danger. The team that infiltrated, and this I have to tell it to the people of Kenya, were people who were under the influence of drugs. They were given, they were intoxicated.
How do you tell that?
They were intoxicated. You can tell that from the behavior in comparison to the Gen Zs. I'm trying to compare two sets of people.
What were they doing?
So the Gen Zs usually were protesting, they were carrying banners. So these are people who were carrying, people who were carrying crude weapons, and they had a specific targets. The Gen Zs had no specific targets. No particular, they had no problem with the Supreme Court. You asked me a good question, how can you tell? The policemen and women who are on the ground, who deal with their citizens and communities every day, they can tell somebody who is intoxicated, who's carrying crude weapon, from a normal protesters who they used to deal with every day. And these were not Gen Zs, these were big group, the ones that were coming from this side of along Kiambu Road, from Thika Road, from Eastlands, who were coming from Kitengela side. In fact, the ones from Kitengela side blocked our troops from Langata side. The people who came to save Parliament were lucky because they used the expressway.
Parliament people who caused havoc during the peaceful demonstrations were actually goons who were hired by government officials to disrupt the peaceful protests. So I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, back to Lynn's message. When Duale was asked how he knows this, the man says the police always know, but yet no toxicology report was carried out. But hey, we have to blame the change on drugs. It's like this Christmas is just a midterm break before classes resume, ready for the main exam. One where many people will look at the paper, see no hope, you score an A, and then what? Anyway, Merry Christmas to the ones who are experiencing authentic joy, love, and light to anyone still grieving the loss of their loved ones. So the Kileleshwa MCA, Robert Alai, responded to Lynn. He said, "Since 2007, Christmas has been unusual to millions of us. Good that you have suddenly realized how unusual it can be. Ask yourself why others are saying that it's been unusual to them for longer. Living some entitled or privileged life, ask and you'll get good content, which is balanced and not as biased as the feelings you suddenly have." So, surprisingly, Lynn, who is normally a mild-mannered fired back at Robert Alai. She said, "Dude, Robert Alai, the rate at which you're desperate for my attention, move on. Does it really hurt that no one takes you seriously anymore? That you thought you ran these ex streets till real, honest, authentic people who could not be bought showed up? That you're a sellout with no stand? That you change lanes more than a learner in driving school? That no one relies on your opinion anymore or asks for your advice? That even the people who you pay, you that 527 bob realized you are a waste of time." So that implies Robert Alai is one of those government bloggers who are paid 527 shillings to embark on a smear campaign on anyone who dares to criticize the government. Oh, that now you bully people who were 20 years behind you in school, that you accuse people of being privileged because you never imagined they would get here. How do you sleep at night knowing the same kids you stepped on when you thought you are El Chapo now have an opinion and don't need your permission? Take your desperate self somewhere else and get off my posts. And some of people supported Lynn's message. Somebody said here, finya huyo ng'ombe kabisa. Inject that cow na aoge. By the way, he's a grown-up man. Speaking of switching lanes like a learner, what a waste of space this guy is. Like a river that dries up, your relevance has faded. You once carried the voices of many, but now all that remains is an echo that no one listens to. Wewe ndio proper sellout spy. Another one likened him to an Indian purple frog and actually posted an image. Old men throwing tantrums because they've been rendered irrelevant by smart, authentic people out to bring change. He should go cry about it in a dark corner, thinking about all the times he has changed goalposts, chasing the bag. The bag should be full by now. Finish that irrelevant Kileleshwa inept MCA. Even those who used to use him for blogging no longer associate with him in their business. He's desperate for attention. Yani Alai should step. Seems like people are really fed up. And if you see somebody like Lynn Ngugi chiming in, it seems like the message has reached far and wide, and a lot of people are fed up with the abductions that are taking place. And in fact, if anything, this government is actually drawing a lot of attention to the memes and the mischievous things that these abductees have been up to, because me, I wasn't aware of those AI generated images of the president supposedly in a casket. So because of all these abductions, it's now the trending topic, and a lot of people now have gotten to know what has been going on. And I've actually seen some defiant people reposting the pictures that caused the 4 guys to be abducted. So just let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Keep insisting for the 4 abductees to be released. I'll end it there. Just like and share this video. Thank you for stopping by, and see you on the next one. Bye for now.